Hey everybody, welcome to the traveling happy hour concert. 5:30. Got anybody on yet?
Yeah, we got Liz and Ray.
Liz and Ray. Hey guys.
Mike, Bernadette, Crystal.
All right. Crystal.
Made it to Virginia.
From Virginia.
Wayne says happy hump day.
Excellent. It is happy hour, so I hope you have your beverage of choice with you. And we're going to clink in with the phone. Happy hour, and yeah, we are coming to you live from Willis's Rock Shop in Bar Harbor. This is a place you'll hear more about in the middle of the show, but I love this store. It's a place that I've been coming to since let's see, about 1967. And if you're seeing all these rock specimens around me, I have a whole cabinet at home full of those. That I remember coming up as a kid, and just that was one of the things coming up from New Jersey. Is like, I have to go to Willis's Rock Shop, and we'd come home with a couple samples every year. So could probably open Willis's Rock Shop South at this point.
A few families would probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
But now that we're up here, maybe Winter Harbor branch.
Yeah.
All right, so more on Willis's Rock Shop later. I'm going to kick things off with a song off of my my Providence record, which is called Names into Stone.
Born from eternity, born of the morning, cast into the fray, we are cast. We thrust and we parry, we hasten and tarry, entangled too fast. Immersed in our learning, our loving and yearning, our passions, our lovers and fears. The sun climbs the sky and it creeps ever higher as we mark our time through the years. We all forge our fortunes and gather the days, reaping from seeds we have sown, winding our way through the gardens and graves, etching our names into stones. Life's an illusion, our dreams are delusions. The more that we gather, we lose. Pick your paths wisely, always travel lightly, and value the love you pursue. We all forge our fortunes and gather the days, reaping from seeds we have sown, winding our way through the gardens and graves, etching our names into stone. is on the rise, and so desperate for daylight to last. We fancy outrunning the night that is coming, our days spinning by far too fast. We all forge our fortunes and gather the days, reaping from seeds we have sown, winding our way through the gardens and graves, etching our names into stone, etching our names into stone, etching our names into stone.
All right, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So I thought that it would be interesting to, or appropriate I should say, to start a show from Willis's Rock Shop with a song called Names in the Stones. So there you go. That's why I did that. I think we have, do we have Barbara Pitney listening?
She hasn't signed in with a
Perhaps.
comment, but that doesn't mean she's not listening.
Okay, I hope she is. Barbara's a dear friend from when I lived in New Jersey. And let me just get situated here, change this setting. This is a song called Hardscrabble Life, and I put this in the list today. Is she on?
No, now I know why you asked about her, though. I don't know her icon, so I can't tell.
When I was a boy, I lived right behind her, actually, and we've remained lifelong friends. And this is a song about the area where I grew up in New Jersey, but it's about different layers of history that you'll find no matter where you live. There's always a story to be told about the land where you call home. So I have different personalities that will come up to the mic and tell you about their lives. This is for you, Barbara.
I am a proud Lenape, the tribe from the Delaware, and the hilltop graves inspired the name of the brook that flows so near. But long before the white man sought to make us civilized, we prayed to one God in heaven, and we spoke the language the English settlers prize. It's a hard scrabble life, searching for pleasure, enduring the strife. It will cut like a knife, this hard scrabble life. I'm a continental soldier in Washington's Jersey Brigade. Through 28 snows we starved and we froze and lay ill in the huts that we made. And our hearts, they kindled a glimmer our hearts could not contain. The living they left in springtime thought the bodies of over 100 brothers remain. It's a hard scrabble life, searching for pleasure, enduring the strife, it will cut like a knife this hard Scrabble life. I am a log town laborer on the forge and fulling mill, and our flax and our sheep we gather and reap from the rocky fields we till. And we toil from dawn to twilight, we dig for iron ore, we process piles of timber by the sweat of our brows and the sawmill's mighty roar, mighty roar. It's a hard Scrabble life, searching for pleasure, enduring the strife. It will cut like a knife this hard Scrabble life. And I am an Irish worker in the mountain colony. I served amidst the opulence, and I applied my trade each day. But when my work was over and I sat all alone, I dreamt about my family, and I was, I was so far from home, so far from home. It's a hard Scrabble life, searching for pleasure, enduring the strife. It will cut like a knife this hard Scrabble life. And I am a current resident of this place in history, with acres of land upon my hands. How will they remember me? It's a hard Scrabble life, searching for pleasure, enduring the strife. It will cut like a knife this hard Scrabble life. It's a hard Scrabble life, searching for pleasure, enduring the strife. It will cut like a knife this hard Scrabble life. This hard Scrabble life. This hard Scrabble life.
Thank you, everybody. It's so cool to have a live audience. Totally grateful for you guys on Facebook Live. But you guys know who've been watching these shows for weeks and weeks and weeks, that when you finish the song and you're at your house and it's just my dog scratching, or something like that. That's about it. So it's nice to have a live audience too. All right, moving along. That last song was from. In case you're wondering, was from my first record, Welcome to the Past. Get a good shot of that there. What are we doing next? Oh, next is a... really? I guess so. I thought I'd break out a new song for you guys. Brand new song. Where is that tuner? You guys know the drill and capos and all that stuff. Wow, that was way up. So this is a song called Fly. And I was thinking about how America has always been a place where people thought they could go for freedom and escape the tyranny of other countries. Oh, I want to tune down actually this one.
What part of the guitar arsenal you brought today? Obviously the 8-string baritone.
I didn't bring the open tuned D12 string, so there'll be no best and last today. And I didn't bring the nylon string guitar.
So we got 6, 6, 8, 8, and 12.
Yeah,
That's true. That is true.
sorry guys. You don't want to listen to a guitar that's out of tune, so. So I was describing this song, so I was thinking about the different types of people that came to America over the years, and sort of did a verse for each set of them that I was thinking. It's called Fly.
We gather together, faithful pilgrims and our kin. Say goodbye to friends that we will never see again. Board a wooden ship to take us far across the sea, to a new land called America, where we will all be free. Brave the storms and sickness as the payout for our dream. Settle on the coastline in a place we've never seen. Some of us will prosper if we manage to survive. Others make their peace with God and lift their eyes to fly. Challenges and changes fly. The dream is worth the dangers. Fly. Harness up the horses for the trail that's heading west. Say goodbye to friends that we will never see again. Drive those Conestogas across the mountains, Great Divide, to a place called California, land of gold, where eagles fly. Challenges and changes fly. The dream is worth the dangers. Fly. Fly. set out north as refugees from war and violence. Driven from our homelands we will never see again. Our children could be dreamers if they crossed that desert heat. To America, our huddled masses yearning to breathe free and fly. Dream is worth the dangers, fly. Challenges and changes, fly. Challenges and changes, fly. Dangers fly.
Thank you. Brand new one. That'll be on the next record, I guess. Whatever that is. Like half a dozen songs already. So, let's see. I'm going to do one more and then take a little break. And I'm going to be talking to Jake of Willis's Rock Shop. Can't wait for that. So, I'm going to do a song now. What's this called? You guys know. Lynn, you can't answer. Because you know. Eight-string baritone walkabout dolls. And I need to change this up down here. Let's see. It's a song off my my new record, Eiderdown, and it's a song. Actually, Eiderdown, I need to tell you, is I think number three folk or alternative folk record in the nation right now, and it's #1 in Maine, and songs from this record occupy numbers 1 through 6 in the top 10 singles in Maine. So, and then I can't remember all the places in the nation. So, this is a song that's about coal mining in Appalachia. In particular, here I'm talking about Kentucky. Used to run a mission project to southeastern Kentucky, and things I've seen down there with the decimation of the coal industry is just crazy. Like you wouldn't think you were in America. This is called Long, Long Ago.
Daddy worked the coal shaft back in '39, long, long ago. His days were filled with darkness, digging in that mine, long, long ago. Mama raised us children the best that she knew how, long, long ago. She cooked the meals and mended clothes and toiled behind that plow, long, long ago. others would collect the scattered coal from tandem loads long, long ago. My job was to maintain the bump we built across that road long, long ago. The day the siren sounded, Mama's teardrops rolled long, long ago. It took 5 weeks to find 12 bodies buried in that hole long, long ago. So I left to work the railroad, spent my years upon that track long, long ago. I was shoveling the very coal that broke my daddy's back long, long ago. Now all my family's lying under crosses on that hill, in that holler in Kentucky we called home. Those strip mines have erased the mountain tops I used to know, and no more jobs for working men whose lives were built on coal. Yeah. This life done finally laid me down with a cross to call my own long, long ago. These hills once filled with anthracite are now filled with miners' bones long, long ago. From long, long, long ago. Long, 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 long ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, happy hour, midpoint of happy hour.
Yeah, Wayne wants to see some rocks.
Some rocks.
Yeah, he wants some close-ups.
All right, you're gonna get that because this place rocks. I bet they've never heard that before ever.
No.
All right, this is the time where I unplug the phone and I turn it around and we take a look at what we got here. I'm gonna fold this up and move it slowly so you don't all get motion sickness. And I'm going to introduce you to Jake Willis. Jake is one of the owners.
Fourth generation.
Yeah,
family.
fourth generation.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Still got my parents here, Roger and Cheryl, so they're
That's
they're
awesome.
the owners.
There's Roger
They
over
run the
there.
show.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah.
Yep. And we have Katie over here.
Katie's been with us for a long time.
Nice. Awesome. And so I said in the beginning that this shop is near and dear to my heart. I've been coming up here since 1967 or something like that. And I'm a huge fan of mineral samples, rock samples, the jewelry that you have here, fossils. So I'm just gonna. How long have you had the store here?
The store opened in 1937.
37. Wow.
So my great grandfather and his wife were
Awesome.
school teachers, and they stopped that to work with rocks, and he was really hands on. He built rock tumblers and cutting wheels.
Wow,
and
that's
stuff,
very
so,
cool.
Really handy.
Yeah.
And we still use some of that stuff today.
Really?
So, yeah.
Some of those tools that he
We
made.
can show you some of that stuff out back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But the rocks, the fossils, that whole wall that you were playing in front of there, that's certainly everybody's favorite section.
Yeah, if we could just walk this
Yeah,
way, just so
of
they
course.
can hear you. I'm gonna.
And like you said,
Over
you
here.
probably got a bunch of white boxes at your house from when you were a
I
kid
I
shopping
do.
around here.
Yeah. So
So we keep all our samples in these little white boxes that label the rocks. They have where their origin was. So a lot of good variety and
all sorts of
large,
mineral.
small.
Sorry, I keep hitting this thing.
good
Mineral
size
and rock
assortment.
samples. You see, it just goes down.
And we got
all
little
the way across.
fossils in that back corner.
Yeah,
there.
I have to get through my guitars here. So yeah, rock and mineral samples down here. Crystals, any type of crystals. Here's some amethyst that you're seeing. And boy, it's just all sorts of stuff here. And then we get over to the fossils. Some smaller ones, and then if you're interested in larger ones, we got those up here on the shelf. They are just exquisite.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been fortunate to work with a family for over 40 years. That helps us, they come
Miners.
up to us
Wow.
with a truck full of this good stuff, and they're actually coming up soon. So we're going to have a lot more new specimens and fossils in the next coming couple days here. So.
And you have some
on in.
glassware for
Yep,
gifts, things
we've
like
got
that.
Great, vases. These are really popular artists. This lady's out of Washington State. She's got some beautiful works. And,
Paul Pressler, if you're listening, Washington State. There
Yeah.
you go.
and some cool blown glass. These are actually made with like volcanic ash, but they do really cool.
Oh, that's amazing.
Cool stuff that looks neat when you have a little lighted base underneath those.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a company
See if I
called
can get
Glass Eye. Yeah.
Oh, close up of that. Yeah, that's really cool. And other glassware as well. And then
Yeah, you can take a whole walk around, I guess. We
Yep.
do a lot of other people's jewelry, some vendors. We try to get some Maine and New England artists in here as well.
great. Do you do topaz?
Topaz
jewelry. That's a big thing in Maine.
We do the Maine tourmaline, which is the big
Tourmaline,
that's
that's what
our
I'm
state
thinking
gemstone.
of.
We'll
Yeah,
show
yeah,
you
yeah.
our case of
That's
Maine
what I'm thinking
tourmaline.
of.
We do a lot of, there's more polished rocks. These are popular. The carved skulls for everyone.
Yeah.
Worry
Yep.
stones. Everyone's got a worry stone in their pocket. That's popular.
I'm amazed you're not sold out of worry stones
Yeah,
on days like
especially this time of year.
this
time of
stuff we're going through
going
here.
on.
Just want to grab this shot of over here. So if you're in the agates, agates are beautiful. Boy, you put them in a window by the sun, and they are just amazing looking.
Yeah, get some good light through the window there.
Yep.
And maybe these ones here, some real big specimens.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Everybody likes amethyst towers and citrine tower. And we got this cool rock made probably close to 20 years ago or more.
Yeah.
So that's our nice
More
piece.
amethyst.
But he had mentioned the Maine tourmaline, which is our state gemstone. So
Yep.
a lot of people who visit our area are looking to see that. A lot of them will send over to this counter. So we have faceted pieces in gold and silver. And then we do have pieces that we make on the bottom shelf of this case that are hand-cut stones.
Maine is sort of known for the.
Yeah, they mine a bit of it. We don't see too much
Tourmaline,
of it anymore, which is unfortunate. We don't get any big, high-quality pieces, but we're lucky we've been in business for so long that we have some older pieces that we still pick through.
Yeah. Nice. And then we have the.
Yeah, a little rock collecting center. That's where
collecting
kids
sample.
come and dig around. They can
Yep.
fill these little collector's box with
Oh,
their
that's great.
specimens.
Yeah, great gift for
separate.
kids.
So that's a neat idea.
Other gifts over here that
This is
not necessarily rock,
yeah,
but
but these are
yeah.
cool floating globes.
Yeah.
They work with solar power. Those have been a popular item.
cool.
This is kind
Boxes.
of every kid's favorite item, which has been a little different for us this year.
Oh, yeah.
Kids dig through these and fill little
Gotta
bags
watch
of
the
rocks.
hands.
So unfortunately, it's a little different this year how to
Right.
do it, but we're doing it safely.
Yeah. More agates. This is just a. I could spend all day in here looking at this stuff.
People do.
Beautiful.
So back in the 30s, and we kind of started by making beach dome jewelry.
Mhm.
Local summer residents, they'd come with beach stones from their properties here.
Oh,
and let
nice.
us cut those and polish them, and that's where they started making jewelry. And then we moved into semi-precious stones like the tourmalines and aquamarines
Okay.
and amethysts. So
Yep.
if you move over to this counter, this is where people will come and spend sometimes an hour picking out stones. These are kind of laid out for bracelets.
Yeah, I noticed Katie had a ring on that looks
Yeah.
similar to that. Yeah.
That was one that she made.
That's from here.
Beautiful.
Oh,
So
boy.
we kind of do big and chunky. We start, we have some smaller items too, but
Mhm.
they'll come and paw through the stones they want. They'll pick out each individual
Oh, that's awesome.
stone, so it's a really customized
Yeah.
process. Bracelets, rings, earrings. We do them in silver and gold.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can show
Well,
you
look in
where
the back.
We can see where everything's made.
Okay.
We've got a puppy back here somewhere, so we've got our puppy
We
gate.
like puppies.
Yeah.
Outside of.
This is one of the jeweler's bench. Another jeweler bench over here. That's where Katie sits. Looks like she's working on some sea glass and some
Oh, awesome.
labradorite stuff.
Yeah.
On her bench. So
And the other bench is over here,
yeah.
where it's all made, folks. It's awesome.
And then this is Roger's bench. So he's got all kinds of goodies here.
Oh,
Working
yeah.
on a ring. You can see he's got some gold. Making a couple rings for a customer. So this is where the finished stones come out and get set into their final gold settings or silver, if that's what the
Gotcha.
customer
That might
prefers.
be the messiest bench you've ever seen in your life.
That means there's work going on.
Yeah, I worked for
Yeah.
80 years on this bench, so
If it's a clean bench, there may be a problem.
I tried
it's cleaned every once in a while. But
once every couple of
a
years.
little bit of mess. It's an organized
That's
mess,
a
to
beautiful
be sure.
agate there.
Yeah, got some agates and some nice pieces. That's actually a piece of emerald, I think, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a big emerald.
Wow.
I don't
Pieces
dare
that
cut
won't-
it.
Yeah,
so.
pieces that won't get used.
Yeah, what were you going to show me
So
out
now
there?
there's a back room. Like I said, my great grandfather and his two sons, they make
They
tumbler.
made that? Wow.
So we've got, this is our final tumbler where they'll polish the stones in. We have little tumblers down here. These tumblers smooth out our cut marks.
Uh-huh.
So it spends a couple days in these two tumblers
Gotcha.
before it moves into this for 4 days.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
back
this
here-
was made in the
He
1930s?
will have to answer that. I don't know if it was
Is that one of the
that old
original
or-
ones?
Yeah. We've just put in metal
the
here to
metal,
hold up
yeah.
the old table, and
So they,
Wow.
They made them to last back then.
and the motor's running since I've been here. So
Wow.
That's pretty incredible. They knew what they were doing.
That's because it didn't have a warranty. If it had a warranty, it would go the day the warranty
I
was
thought
done.
I sent for another one, but they said this one's fine. And
Yeah. It's because it was
So this is a room that not too many people get to see. This is where we store a lot of the material that we cut. So there's aquamarines and rose quartz,
Oh, wow,
and
yeah.
tourmalines and amethysts. So we'll select stones from here that someone may want or just for stock, and we'll start cutting them out of here. So they're real rough looking. A stone will start from
That's
from
rose
this.
quartz.
Yep,
Okay.
a little dirty, but that's
Yep.
what we would put
Needs
into
to
our
be cut,
finished piece.
polished.
So it's the first step is to take a piece like that into this room. We'll turn the light on.
even messier.
Oh boy.
This is the real messy workstation, but here's another piece of the rose quartz. It would get cut on this wheel.
Yep.
So that we can kind of get it to the size that we want to start that, finished stone at.
Gotcha.
So we'll take little pieces after they've been cut and move them back around to this wheel here.
For those of you who were listening to or watching the Ratcliffe Pottery show that I did, it's much the same sort of workshop where,
tight quarters. But this is a bench that's been used for. Did they cut stones here in the 40s and 30s?
We took it apart. It was a universal for a Volkswagen. My grandfather took it
Oh,
apart.
wow. Okay.
That's gone now, and we built a new table finally.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
My granddad had this huge part of his old Volkswagen
Wow.
holding up, built into the table.
Unique.
Very cool.
So that's where they get shaped. We try to use as much of the good part of the stone as we can.
Mm-hmm.
They get cut on this grinding wheel, and then
You can kind of see
they
the
kind
stones.
of just turn into this. They look frosted and cloudy. You don't really see how beautiful it is until it's gone through. But that's where they're shaped before they get set.
And then
A diamond in the rough, as they say.
downstairs, there's 10,000 pounds of rough stone.
Rough stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We won't take you down there. It's,
Yeah,
that's even more messy.
That's even more.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's kind of an inside look that not a lot of people get to see, right?
Coming back out. Hi, Pop.
You sound great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Let you get the gate. Thank you. So, for people who might want to contact you, what's your contact information?
Right now we're here. We've cut back on our hours right now. Typically we'd be at like a 9 a.m. to a 10 p.m.
Yep.
7 days a week schedule. But we're here now 10 to 5, 10 to 7 during the day. You can give us a call at 207-288-4935. If you've got questions about custom orders, a good way for us to work with those is through email or text messaging, but our email is contact@willisrockshop.com.
Great.
We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we get a lot of messages coming through there for orders or just questions about what's in the shop right now.
Willis's Rock Shop
Yep.
in
We're
Bar
happy-
Harbor.
and we're happy to do mail orders, but we're a pretty tourist-driven town, so we see a lot of people during the season. Sometimes they'll take our card and call us during Christmas time and ask for stuff to be shipped. So,
Awesome.
yep.
That's cool. You guys have a card? Here
Yes.
we go, right here.
Yep,
Yeah, I'll
let's get
just
everybody's name
hold
on it.
hold that up on there for people to see. That's Willis's Rock Shop in Bar Harbor.
And kind of behind that, you can see Roger cutting at his wheel. This was an article in the paper a few years ago. It was Acadia National Park's 100th anniversary.
Oh, look at that.
So when you're in the park, you see a lot of the pink granite.
Yes.
So we did some commemorative pieces that had an ANP. I think it was 2016. So ANP 16. All those pieces were stamped special that year, and any piece that was sold that year, we would donate. I think it was 10,
Wow.
10% of our profit or our sale
Great.
to the Friends of Acadia.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Jake.
You're welcome. Thank
That
you for
A and
playing
P is
with us.
Acadia National Park. It's not A&P food
Right.
store.
Right.
Nope. ANP, Acadia National Park.
All right.
It drives everybody here.
Awesome.
besides us.
Well, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. You sound great. It's been a pleasure.
Rock Shop in Bar Harbor. All right. Get this set up again. I think that's about right. And plug it in, and we'll continue with the second half of the show, second half of the music. And I think we're plugged in. Liz Mathewson is watching. Hi, Liz. Any comments or things we need to address before?
Lynn asked about your picks. Do you have different picks for different uses, or are they all the same?
The pup ones know too.
I know.
They're all the same. I have a bunch of picks here on the stand in case I drop one. I can just grab another one. Doesn't happen all that often. Actually, it's funny. I used to drop picks all the time. As soon as I got the pick holder, haven't dropped one. Haven't dropped one. Any other questions or comments?
Do you ever take your guitar outside and just play? Where
I
are you
did.
inspired to play?
Yes. Just get this set. Yeah, I play outside a lot, actually. In fact, this morning I was playing outside. It's just, it sounds different outside. It just has a, I don't know, more of a natural vibe. Especially if I'm trying to really practice, because we're in Howling Woods Cottage right now, and if Veronica's on the phone, I'll go outside and I'll play. But yeah, we occasionally when we've been in other houses, I've taken it out to the beach, and I know back in New Jersey, I would go outside in our meadow and play there, and it was a lot of fun to do that. All right. Let me just get a little drink of water here, and we'll continue with the show. There is Wayne still watching?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's watching. So there's a singer-songwriter who used to live up in Deer Isle, Maine. His name was Dan Fogelberg, and this is a song by Dan off of his Captured Angels record. It's called These Days.
As a soldier, holding his own against impossible odds, badly outnumbered and caught in a crossfire of devils and gods. All I ever wanted to be was free. Looked for was what was within my eyes to see. Oh, but these days were just like you and me. Oh, but these days they're just like you and me. Someone I could believe in. How could you let me forsake myself so? You used to live your life as a riddle with no answers known. All you ever wanted to be was free. All you ever looked for was what was within your sights to see. Oh, but these days they're just like you and me. Oh, but All we ever wanted to be was free. All we ever looked for was what was within our eyes to see. Oh, but these days, they're just like you and me. Oh, but these days, they're just like you and me. Just like you and me. Just like you and me. You know they're just like you and me. Just like you and me.
Thank you. That's Dan Fogelberg. Dan Fogelberg. Next song is a song called "Longing," and it's off of my my Eiderdown record, and I use this guitar, this one. This song is a duet that I did on a record with Caroline Cotter, a wonderful singer-songwriter from Maine, from Portland. She came down to studio in New Jersey when I was recording this. And we don't have her beautiful soprano voice here today, so I'll sing her part a lot lower. If you have the record, you can imagine it. If you don't have the record, you can get it. By the way, there is a comment pinned to the top. These stores don't pay me to come in. I do it just to bring traffic through their stores from you guys. But there is a virtual tip jar that I guess I could say I kind of depend on to get any sort of reimbursement for doing this. So if you're enjoying the show and you'd like to contribute something to the virtual tip jar, it's really easy. That link takes you to a page on my website where you can do that. And it's really easy, and I would be so appreciative. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful to be able to do these shows every week and have you guys join me from all over the place. It's called Longing, and this is a song that I wrote about Alzheimer's disease, actually. And you know, a lot of people have families that are going through this, and what I did in this song is all of the characters of the song have names that are human attributes, I guess. Faith, charity, patience, love, hope. I didn't want to put names in there of actual people, because then then you start to narrow down your scope of what you're imagining. So use these other names. It's called Longing. Faith finds her way across town in her car, forgetting where she needs to go. Her late husband always would point out the way. Now she can't recall how to get home. Charity married the man that she loves, hand in hand 53 years. Lost and confused, he's forgotten their life.
and she struggles to fight back the tears. Somewhere deep in the well of their minds, cloistered and covered from view, their wishes are tossed between promise and prayer, longing for lives they once knew, longing for lives they once knew. Patience protects his wife in her room from her panic and false fears within. He comforts and placates, tells her it's fine, and tomorrow he'll do it again. Hope hides huddled inside of her head. Her visits are always the same. The parents she prized are pleased when she comes, but never remember her name. Somewhere deep in the well of their minds, cloistered and covered from view, their wish between promise and prayer, longing for lives they once knew, longing for lives they once knew. They never saw it coming. It crept like a thief in the night, cut loose and adrift with no tether, no anchor, no homeland in sight. Somewhere deep in the well of their minds, cloistered and covered from view, their wishes are tossed between promise and prayer, longing for lives they once knew. Somewhere deep in the well of their minds, cloistered and covered from view, their wishes are tossed between promise and prayer, longing for lives they once knew, longing for lives they once knew. Love sits conversing with her only child, of family memories gone by. She squeezes his hand and watches the door and waits for her son to arrive, waits for her son to arrive. Thank you, thank you.
How you guys doing out there? Hope you're all healthy and staying healthy and wearing masks when you need to, like this. Kind of hard to sing with a mask though. But yeah, we're gonna move on and do a song on this baritone guitar, and this is a new song as well. Pulling out all the stops tonight. I like to change it up, and I like to challenge myself sometimes. This is a song that
course I have this, there we go, got this tuner that decides to work sometimes.
Alright, so get this set.
It's called Second Hand. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, you can just sort of figure it out. I can hear the future whispering like wind upon the beach. It's something I can almost grasp, but still just out of reach. And the past just nags and lags behind me, crying like a child of the far too little times I made you smile. My father was an intellect who hit the bottle hard. My mother saw herself entranced, an instrument of God. And me, I'd search the tidal line for treasures in the sand, looking to reclaim the motherland. Second hand. And I recall the face I saw reflected in the sea. You swept me up before I felt it happening to me. We flew so high, but all that flies must one day have to land. Now you haunt me in my memory, Neverland. Whoa, second hand. Dreams grow worn and rusted at the seams. The junk man always has the upper hand. Whoa, second hand. Now some embrace the morning light, and some fear what's to come. But the footsteps of the past will set the pace that I will run. I'll live inside my memories, and I will make a stand to live the moment ruins, no man's land. To live among the ruins, no man's land. To live among the ruins. Secondhand. Secondhand. Ooh, secondhand.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. New one, new one. Writing a lot of songs in Howling Woods Cottage because not much else to do when you're sitting there and all shows have been canceled, and yeah, so it's actually a good thing in that respect, is that there's a lot of time for writing songs. I'm going to pull out the 12 string now. And I think Wayne, I think you had this request last week, and I did not have this guitar with me. And I thought, well, I have to do this week for Wayne. Oh boy, 12 string out of tune. So my Eider Down record. The next to the last song is this song that's called Endless Horizons. And Wayne asked for it last week, but I did not have, I think Crystal wanted it last week too, but I didn't have this guitar with me. And I guess people are wondering, why can't you just play it on any guitar? But I had my other 12 string with me, so yes, it was a 12 string, but it was a completely different tuning, and it's enough of a bother to keep a 12 string in tune without having to worry about retuning it to other standard tunings or open tunings. For you today. That's much better. Hear a difference? Much better. Dial this in. Endless Horizons. When you were young, the road was your own. Your first taste of freedom led you from your home. Time was a fuse. You yearned to light, fueled by a fire with no end in sight. Endless horizons calling you, stretching forever into
blue, deep as the ocean, bright as the sun, arms wide open, just watch you run. Dancing in circles, fanning the flame. Life was a riddle. You played the game. You salvaged some losses and squandered some wins. Your friends and your lovers, virtues and sins, found in endless horizons, calling you, stretching forever into the blue, deep as the ocean, bright as the sun, arms wide open, just watch you run, just watch you run, just watch you run. If your heart is sinking, thinking about what's coming down the line, what's round the corner, what's on the other side, racing through your journey, learning doors have opened up for you. Well, the last door that you will pass through, the last door that opens for you, will have endless horizons calling you, stretching forever into the blue, deep as the ocean, bright as the sun, arms wide open, just watch you run, endless horizons calling you, stretching forever into the blue, deep as the ocean, bright as the sun, arms wide open, just watch you run, just watch you run, just watch you run, just watch me run, just watch us run, everyone. When you were young, the road was your own. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. All right, that about wraps it up. I guess I'll do one more. Encore, if you will, because people asked for this encore last week and I did not have time to do it. We did an encore last week, but I don't think this was it. Anyway, at some point we didn't have time to do this, so I thought, well, I'll just do it the following week. So, let's see. Take this off. What are people saying out there? Who's on?
Everybody's on.
Everybody's on.
Everybody's
Hi,
on.
guys. Hey, everybody.
Bernadette absolutely loves Endless Horizons.
Did she ask for it last week? It was something.
Well, a lot of people like it.
Yeah, a
So
lot of
Crystal
people.
says it's one of her faves.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Wayne has a question
Wayne,
about your 12 string.
about the 12 string.
Yeah. Is the intonation generally good on that 12 string?
Yeah, it is actually. It's I love Taylor guitars, and one of the reasons why I like them is the intonation generally is fantastic. Fantastic. There are some brands, I won't name which brands, that you start throwing a capo up there that high on the neck and it's awful. What's that?
Tell your story.
Yeah, tell my story. I thought you were motioning for something. Taylor has great intonation. That's one of the reasons why I play them. And actually, that 12 string, I mean, I have capoed up on the 7th fret, so I have to retune. But this guitar, actually the grand concert down here that I played Hardscrabble Life on, and also the baritone, I can put that way in the case for a couple days and then come pick it up, and it's still in tune. It's an amazing thing. Yeah. So thanks, Wayne. Thanks for that question.
We have a lot of people saying, "Don't stop, sing just one more."
Did you know that is the song that people ask for, and I thought I would do just one more. And it is a song called Just One More. This is it's a song off my Providence record, and sometimes people think that it's called "String Your Pearls" because that's
a great subtitle, though.
That's a line in there that people key in on, and they you know. Actually, if you haven't been to a show of mine, it's very cool because I can look at it in the audience, and there's people that when that line comes up, they go, "String your pearls." It's like a hand motion type thing, and it's cool to see all these people do "String your pearls." This is a song that I wrote about looking back in your life, and your past teaches you that time flies, man, and just to take it one day at a time and don't rush things. And I guess there's going to be a day not too far from today when you're going to wish that you had this day back. So here we go. If you want to string your pearls along with this, go right ahead. In C. Mothers read our favorite stories to chase the storms away. Dads helped to catch those fireflies at the close of a summer's day. Our dogs ran through the yard and laid their heads upon our laps. There's not much we wouldn't give to get those simple pleasures back. One more hour, 1 month more, one more year as we remember from before. String your pearls of memories, long before you're wishing on your knees. Just one more. Lovers in the tall grass, kisses neath the pier, wedding strollers, children's hands, lives we hold so dear. Families grow and dwindle in the cascading of time. Through our goodbyes we whisper, I wish that you were mine. For one more hour, 1 month more, one more year as we remember from before. String
your knees. Just one more. Blind men yearn to see the mountains. Deaf men thirst to hear the sea. From the touch of a lover to the laughter of a child, it's the moments of a lifetime that we'll see, slipping by unrecognized by you and me. Sons and daughters moved away, parents long passed through. Sometimes we think we hear them call the way they used to do. You walk through that kitchen door tonight, and I can't help but stare. I want to capture every moment of us while we both are here. For one more hour, 1 month more, another year as we remember from before. String your pearls of memories. Won't be long before you're wishing on your knees. For one more hour, 1 month more, another year as we remember from before. On our knees, just one more.
All right, thank you everybody. Thank you so much. Willis's Rock Shop, just incredible stuff here. I would love to have any of this stuff in my home, just in a window or in a cabinet, curio cabinet somewhere. It's just beautiful, beautiful stuff, and to wear some of this jewelry, it's just exquisitely made, and exquisite stones and gems and all that. It's just amazing stuff. So check them out online, willis'srockshop.com, right? Is that, yeah. And
The link is in the comments.
links in the comments. You can check it all out and go on their website. Give them a call. They're awesome people with awesome stuff in the store. Love it. Thank you so much. There is a link there for a virtual tip jar if you'd like to leave something for today's presentation. And next week, if you like bells, we're going to be at U.S. Bells in Prospect Harbor, where they cast, make their own bells, all sorts of bells, from larger bells to smaller bells that you might hang by your front door, back door, and anything and everything in between. And they also have quilts. They also have pottery and other stuff. You're going to love it next week. So that's where we're going to be next Wednesday at 5:30 for this traveling happy hour. And I love you all. I'm so appreciative of you guys for tuning in every week and going on these journeys with me throughout Maine. And I handpicked these places because it's stuff that I think you guys would enjoy. And they are on Facebook, and they ship to wherever you might be. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you. Peace. Be well.